So when I was first starting my content business, I did not know which project management tool to use for all the client work that I had in my pipeline, right? I had to think whether I'm going to be using bullet journals or I'm going to be using sticky notes. So what can I do that can keep everything together in one single source of truth? That is where, when I was searching for Kanban boards and I came across Trello, right? What Trello did was I read a blog and they told me that we can solve this problem for you. I was like, okay, good. I came across more of the blog content and I was like, okay, it seems like they can solve a problem for me. They have a Kanban board that can arrange, where I can arrange and organize and manage all my client work, right? So the first thing that the content did for me was brand awareness. I found out that there is something, a Kanban board, a project management tool, which is Trello, right? And then I read one piece, two pieces, three pieces, and then I was like, okay, the screenshots tell me the board is easy to create and it has blah, blah, blah features. And so let's give it a shot. And I sign up, which is customer acquisition, right? But when I get into this exact, what we say, tool, I immediately and easily set up a board. Why? Because I read all of that content and it told me that setting up is going to involve 1, 2, 3 D steps. That's it. And the first aha moment within the app, wherein I use the app, because when a user cannot use the app immediately or get a job done immediately within the app, they're going to churn. They're not going to come back. And they're not going to turn, if they're a free user, they're not going to turn into a paying user, right? So it reduced the activation time for me. The third benefit. Fourth benefit, I kept reading the content. It's really good if you haven't read it, by the way. They write in the brand voice is very friendly. And so it got me back and I was reading about them. That's where I discovered checklists in Trello. I discovered custom fields in Trello. And now I use more of these features within my workflow. So not only am I creating cards on the Kanban board, I am also using their checklists. I'm also using the custom fields. And if I'm working with any other contractors or with any other folks for other services for my business, I can easily, collaborate with them within the board. So I discovered all of these new features besides the main feature problem that it was solving with their product, which is the fourth benefit of product-led content. It increased user retention for them. I'm not going to churn. I'm almost going to be 7 years in my business and I'm still using Trello, right?